Welcome back to Read Between the Lines as we broadcast from Dallas Bar located at 317 Cartier. Whether it's basketball, hockey, or pay-per-view events, it's the place to be. Between Eugenie Bouchard's recent comments about language, her early exits, and her super brat tantrums, she's become TMZ's poster girl and a PR nightmare. With so much potential and greatness within her grasp, we ask, is she a pretender or a contender to turn things around? We welcome back Daniel, James, and Anthony to the panel. Great to see you, gentlemen. Look, she's become unavailable to the media. She's only won 7 of her last 15 games. She's never been the same since Wimbledon. Is it time to panic? Did we jump on the Eugenie train a little bit too soon here?
I don't think so. I think she's still a contender. She's still young. She's still got plenty of time to improve. But I think it's the other stuff you were talking about, the media stuff, that she really needs to improve on. She's been cold and frigid and belligerent, basically, to the media, and I think she really needs to improve on that, because if she's going to continue this bad run of form, she's going to need the local media to take care of her, because she's a Canadian athlete, so she's not going to have...
But hold on, but in all fairness, though, in terms of style, in terms of what she's been able to do, 2015, she changed coaches, right? Left Saviano, went to Summit, tried to change her game around. 2015 hasn't been any better than 2014, and this is under a different coach. She's only won 7 of her 15 games. She hasn't shown anything that indicates that style-wise, capacity-wise, or potential-wise, she's able to turn it around. I think she's a pretender. I think the others are onto her, and I think they're figuring out her style of play.
Well, it's because you really have to think of it on a larger aspect. I mean, if you really think about it, it comes down to dedication. And if you don't have it, you don't have it. But I feel that if she really, really, really wants it, she has the talent to go all the way. But she just has to find it within herself to let go of all the negative distractions and just concentrate on her game and get better and better as the days go by.
Exactly. We've seen the talent. Like, we know she can do it. It's just a matter of working hard and focusing.
Right, but we've seen the talent in what sense, Anthony? It's a very limited amount of success that we've seen. There have been other women tennis players who have been #1 in the world and have dropped out 2 years later and haven't been in the top 100. This is maybe a lot more than her just being a flash in the pan success-wise and not being able to go back there. That's what I'm most worried about. That's why I think she's a pretender.
The reason for why I'm going to choose pretender is that most women tennis players peak between the ages of 18 and 22. Now, Eugenie's 21. She hasn't really come up to the levels of Sharapovas, the Hingises, etc. I'm not a big tennis guy, but I know a lot about stats about the tennis game. She's under 500 since Wimbledon 2014, under 500 in 2015. She's 7 of 15, the way Adam mentioned, and she's won 4 of those at the Australian Open. She hasn't won a title, a Grand Slam title in her career. She has one WTA Tour. She has about $4 million in earnings. I think she should protect her look and, like Ronda Rousey, try to make some money in marketability and not worry about her tennis career anymore.
But you see, if you think of it at that point of view, you're just thinking about, you're looking at basically the statistics of what you're seeing from the past. I mean, if you look at other people in the past, yes, they all have fallen under the pressure of becoming such a superstar at a young age. But I mean, everyone's different. And I feel like really when I watch this girl, she could do some magic when she's on the court. And if
but we haven't seen that magic since the Wimbledon final. We haven't seen her step up, and we're not talking about her not playing well and making it to the semis or from time to time making the round of 8. She is not playing good at all.
She's been bounced 3 times by athletes ranked under the 100th.
And what happened in Montreal as well, where she was completely outclassed. She went to her coach and said, "Look, get me out of here. This is a lot more serious." Yeah, does she have potential?
I don't think it's time to pull the plug, though. I really don't think it's time to pull the plug. I think we should give it a couple of more years, get her training in, get the negative distractions out of there, and then we take it from there. But I mean, it's way too early to pull the plug on this one.
I think he's right. It's just a matter of negative energy, negative distractions, things like that. Maybe give her another year or two, let her get some space to grow, and then maybe make more of a decision.
Were you surprised with some of the comments she made about language and basically turned off the major supporters that basically, have given her this plateau? The WTA made her the poster girl of the organization. They promoted her. They pushed her. Giordano Morial and some other outlets have really made her bigger than a superstar, considering the rap sheet that really isn't that impressive. I mean, there's not too many championships to her name, yet she turned her back on her own language, her own people. Are you surprised by that? Were you surprised by those comments?
I think, yeah, to say the least. And again, plays into the whole media thing. She really needs, more than anything, I think more than coaching, really needs to figure out her media strategy and figure out how to behave with the media. Because if she keeps acting like this, she could be the greatest tennis player in the world, and people are still going to hate her, honestly.
Well, what we need is a lot more of this, a lot more energy. Stay right there, gentlemen. After the break, we continue on right here on Read Between the Lines. Thanks. Hey, sports junkies, like what you see? Click that subscribe button for more exclusive content.